I'm a little nervous. Hi, my name is Anna. I'm from Brazil. I'm 26 years old. English is not my mother tongue. I'm learning English, but I have some issues with the pronunciation of the words. I'm kinda studying alone, so I don't have too much places when I can practice my pronunciation, but I have the idea of talk in some videos in English to help me to don't feel so shy while I'm talking. I didn't plan something special to say in this video, but I did take some notes just in case this video became a little chaotic. Misericórdia. I want to edit this video and make the thumbnail, the title, and the description all in English because I want that video go to people who talk in English, North Americans or just Americans, I don't know. People who live outside of Brazil and talk in English fluently. So if you are watching this video and you talk in English, I want to ask that you comment below and say how can I talk better or study in English in a better way. This will help me a lot. Thanks. I'm a little bit nervous. Little bit? Yes, I'm nervous. I'm not shy, but now I'm very shy. But I know that during the process of film this video, I will... Como é que fala? I want to say I will become a little soltinha, more fluently. I don't know the word, I just know the word in Portuguese. My notes. My name is Ana Carolina. I'm from Brazil. Brazil is a big country in Latin America. We are next from other countries like Argentina, Venezuela, Paraguay. I don't know the name of these countries in English, just in Portuguese. I live in a state, I think it's a state, we call estado, but I think it's a state, like United States of America. Yes, state. I live in a state called Tocantins, and the capital of Tocantins is Palmas, who means clap. Palmas, it's the same word from clap the hands. It's the younger city of Brazil, the younger capital of Brazil, the younger state of Brazil. It's Palmas Tocantins, where I live. Ai, meu Deus. I want to present myself, so I'm forgetting what to say, and this is why I'm looking at my notes to remember. So, about my degrees. I'm an architect. I also have a POS. I don't know how to say POS. It's the degree you made to improve your degree, like an MBA, but it's not an MBA. But I'm POS. I have a post graduation. I don't know that this is the word, in graphic design, and I also have a degree in theology, the study of God, of the Bible, and things like that. Here in my channel in YouTube, I usually share about my readings. Lectures. No, I think it's reading. I read the books and I talk about the books I read. Some of these books are in English, and this is helping me to learn this language. Besides the reading books, I also talk about arts and Bible, Jesus. I'm very comfortable with share my view of spirituality. Is this my view of God and love and the Bible, and preach the gospel. This is the word, preach the gospel. I like to read the Bible and explain in an easily way to people who don't know everything about the Bible or who don't have the time to study. So I like to do this and share here in YouTube. I'm also a writer, and I have write 3 books. The name of the books in English to be more accurate. So I will take this. One moment. So the first one I I share. I don't know. The first one was in Jesus. I have a bad time saying the years, the date of the years. So I want to say 2023, who is 2023. I think is this 2023. My first book, who is Anjing do Céu, humano no meu quintal. This is the Portuguese title of the book, but the translate name is Anjing from the Sky, a human in my backyard. I have to say that the name Anjing do Céu, it's an expression we have in Portuguese. When you see something very incredible or something you can't believe, you say Mulher do Céu. Or if you are talking to me and my name is Ana, you say Ana do Céu. It's an expression like, how can I translate? The literally translation, it's Anjing from the sky. But I want you made a trocadilho. I don't know how to say this. A joke. I want you made a joke with the words because in Portuguese the word céu means sky and heaven. The two have the two meanings. Sky, like in astronomy, and heaven, like the place where God is and everything. So when I say onion do céu, you can play with the two words, but in English I have to choose if I want to say sky or heaven, and I don't like this. In this case, it's sky from astronomy because it's a sci-fi history in, how can I say this? It's a comic, it's a graphic novel. It's very colorful. In some parts, I have places that we have here in Palmas Tocantins. Here we have some places like this dune, like the movie, the sci-fi Dune. We have dunes here, and in Palmas Tocantins are very hot, like warm, like hot. We play that in Tocantins. We have one sun to each people, sol para cada pessoa. Enfim, that's it. The second one, it's called Cosmic Conversations. It's a book about, I don't have physically the book because I don't have it. It spent too much money to impress because it's also colorful, but it's a book more intimate. I don't know how to say. I don't have impressed, but you can read in Amazon. You can buy it in the mode, in the format. The format is a book. You can read the book of Cosmic Conversations. And Cosmic Conversations is about some mysteries about my own. In the history, the main character, who is me, travel in the time and find out herself in various ages, passing through problems. And the main character is a more mature girl, and she says things to her younger self, trying to help the younger Anna to pass from these difficulties. I think it is. I'm gonna need to edit all the video because I'm struggling to find the words because I didn't training to say anything. I'm too slow to think, too slow to talk. But now I'm seeing that if I talk much, I talk better, so I need to talk, but it's difficult. And I don't think I'm shy, but now I'm shy. I'm very ashamed. I don't know about the feeling of talking in English. I don't know. Enfim. And the last one, the last book that I published is this. It's a big book, and the name in English is The Chronicles of Aendon, Alice Between Two Worlds, but in Portuguese we say As Crônicas de Aendon, Alice Entre Dois Mundos. This is the name of the book. It's a fantasy. It's inspired by Alice in Wonderland. I'm also an illustrator, so the book have some illustrations. I have a good time writing this along 10 years. So I start the writing process while I'm 16. Yes, 16 years old. 16 years old, and now I'm 26. So it's been 10 years writing the same history. Que mais? Which more about myself? I'm also married with my husband João. I'm currently pregnant with my first first daughter, né? Que é nós. His name is Lucia. His name is inspired by the Chronics of Narnia, who is my favorite book ever of C.S. Lewis. I think I can say that Lucia is the reason that I'm studying hard to learn English. I start my studying in 1.5 years ago, but was a little, I was not putting everything to study in English. I just start watching series, TV series in English and watching videos like this in English, doing the app Duolingo. Actually, here in Brazil, we have in all the schools, I think, I don't know, I study in a public school, so in all the schools, or usually in the schools, we learn three languages: Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese, né? Spanish and English. But I think we see Spanish less using than English. I know it's strange because the other country thinks that Brazilians talk in Spanish. I don't know if the whole sentence is wrong. The other country thinks that we talk in Spanish because the countries around Brazil talk Spanish, like Argentina, Paraguay, the countries that I say. But we see English like a global language. When you apply to a new job, or the teachers and everything tell us to study in English because there is a phrase they say that English open the doors. So I study English since my 5 year, the 5 year, I don't know how can I say, the quinto ano, the 5 year of school. I study since the 5 year of school, but it's a weak learning because you don't say a lot, you don't have too much conversations. And I think when you are a child, you don't see in the moment of the school with too much importance. You don't put your mind in. I think it's this a year and a half ago, I decide I want to talk in English with all my heart because me and my husband was starting to, not starting to think, but we are starting to trying to have a child. In January of this year, I joined in a book club, and this book club, it's all in English. So this is why I say in the beginning of the video that I was kind of studying alone, because this is not all the truth. I start to read some books in English. We read 10 books, and I have the names here. One moment. I note everything. I like too much to read, so I already say this because the channel is of my reading. But I how can I say? I forget the words. Nossa, é muito chato. The name of the books I read was, this is, I think, four. The Giver, Gathering Blue, The Messenger, and Sun. All these four is from Lois Lowry. I also read The Midnight Library from Matt Haig. Very good book. I read Sunrise in the Reaping from Susan Collins, the same author of Hunger Games. I like too much. Slaughterhouse 5 from Kurt Vonnegut. I didn't like this one. Actually, I didn't like the author of the book, but I don't want to share my... But it's because some things that maybe for other people are not, but I don't like the vision of the author, the vision that the author share about the woman. You understand? I think he is a little bit sexist. But enfim, I don't want to talk about this. I also read Told by Starlight in Shed from Joseph Brahim Said, The Wrong Suitcase from Laura Jane Williams, and now we are reading a book about a dog who dies. It's a little bit sad, but it's not just about this. And the name of the book is The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime from Mark Haddon. So there is 10 books, and I also read others 10 books in English. The names was Positively Yours from Ken Key and Lee Jung. They are from South Korea. It's a, how can I say? It's called manhwa. It's like manga. It's a graphic novel, colored, and usually is from South Korea. I don't know other words to explain. I also read other graphic novel called Berserkir. It's from some girl called Spicy Mochi, but I don't think this is the name, her name. I'm sorry. I read Scott Pilgrim, who is 3 graphic novels. All the history is 6 graphic novels, but I read the 3 first ones last year, and the last 3 in this year in May. Song of Lavino is Song of Okol from Okot P. Bitek. He is from Uganda. I read Persepolis. It's from Iran, written by Marjane Satrapi. I read My History as a Survivor of U.S. Nuclear Tests in the Marshall Islands from Ketchner Chima. Proverbs and Tales from Burkina Faso from Luke Zio. The Ethiopian Bible. And I want to say that I read this in English, but it's not all in English, just some books, because I didn't find in Portuguese. This one was very difficult because it's an historical book, and that's it. Some of these books I read besides the book club was in a challenge I'm doing. It's very famous. It's called Read Around the World Challenge, and the idea is to read one book from each country of the world. So you choose a book and you read it out. So I start the reading, I start this challenge this year, and I found out that too many countries didn't have books translating to Brazilian Portuguese. So I need to read in English to read the story. I think doing the challenge made me realize why it's too much important. I don't know. Why it's too much important to improve my English and teach what the little that I know to my daughter when she grow up, because actually the English did open doors. Helps me a lot during my day, during my studies, to know the language, to know the words. And I'm having a bad time to say the words, and I'm struggling while I'm talking. I have difficult to translate the words in my head and then talk. This morning I was thinking about the things that I want to talk, and I was sleeping in the early morning, and when I think, the words came fluently. It's like I already know how to talk in English, but when I open my mouth, it's too difficult to I keep saying the word to and with, you understand, words like they are connections, but they are not connection anything. It's a little bit sad when you are struggling to tell the words, because I know in my mother tongue, in Brazilian Portuguese, I can talk very well. I'm very smart talking Portuguese, but not in English. In English I feel a little dumb because I don't know the how can I say this, much of the words I'm saying. Yes, I think it is this. I think part of what I'm saying is wrong, and right now I don't know how to correct. I don't know how to correct myself. I know it's a process, and I'm learning while I'm talking and learning. You comment, you are saying the word tarara in a wrong way, and so okay, thank you, and I learn. But it's very difficult, and the feeling of shame, it's not, I don't think it's shame, it's more like shy. Shame, I think it's, que é shame? Shame is culpa. But shy is tímido, and I don't want to say tímido, I want to say vergonha. I'm ashamed, yes, I'm ashamed to talk in English out loud. This is the whole sentence. But I know I will get better and better while I'm talking and while I'm improving and learning with the people of the book club. So I think this is the video. Now I talk a lot. This video will be very difficult to edit because there is too many spaces between the words. Right now the video have 32 minutes, and you will see that I will edit the video para que ele fique, but I don't know how to say para que ele, but I will edit the video in a short way to be more dynamic to the YouTube. So this is it. Thank you for watching. I don't know who is watching this video, but I'm very happy that I made this video. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you comment below some words of inspiration and correction. This word that didn't even exist. I don't know. Enfim, thank you for watching my video. Thank you for being here and being supportive. And if you are not supportive in the comment, I will remove your comment because I'm learning, but I don't have enough ego to tell this, so maybe I will cut this part. This is it. Thank you so much. Bye bye.